Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of English with Chris presents English Word of the Day. Today's word is rebut. Rebut. Rebut is a verb, and the definition: to prove to be wrong by argument or by proof. So there are some other definitions for this word that are a little bit tricky. So a lot of times this word will be used in association with legal terms, etc. But for a general definition, to prove to be wrong by argument or by proof. Our examples here: these figures do not necessarily rebut the fear that an extended trial of an ex-president might be in some ways an unsettling experience for the nation. Win McCormack, The New Republic, 11th of August 2022. So here we see that they're stating the trial of an ex-president might be in some ways an unsettling experience for the nation. And they're talking about the figures. So the figures in this case are the numbers. And the numbers, so the people that have maybe said they would be unsettled by this, are greater than those that said they wouldn't be unsettled by this. So the figures do not necessarily rebut the fear. So the fear is still there. Okay, I stopped it for the news for this particular word because a lot of the scenarios were based on current events that I don't think people like reading about so much, or maybe try to get away from. So yeah, let's go to these other examples. Because it is impossible to rebut DNA evidence, there is no way the suspect can deny his presence at the crime scene. So this is one of the main usages we have. So again, slightly illegal, but not as convoluted as some of the other definitions. So DNA evidence, it's things such as fingerprints, eyelashes, hairs, that sort of thing. So if you were to find something like this at the scene of a crime, the person to whom it belongs can't really say that they weren't there. So they can't rebut this evidence, because the evidence shows categorically they must have been there. There's no other way for that evidence to get there, for this DNA to get there. So the defendant in this case cannot rebut the evidence. Next up, we have there is no one to rebut the suspect's statement because there were no witnesses to the crime. So again, very similar to the middle example here, but in this case, there is no one there to say that the statement that the suspect has made is incorrect or to prove it otherwise, because no one else was there. So the suspect, the person that they think is responsible for the crime, could be saying, I don't know, let's say it wasn't this person, there was someone else there that did it, and this person, I don't know, was coerced into going with that person. And no one can say otherwise because no one else is there. So no one can rebut the story of the suspect. Okay, now next up we have our synonyms. I thought I'd leave this picture. It's quite a nice picture. So our synonyms, we have invalidate, deny, disprove, refute, or negate. All very useful words, very much direct synonyms in almost all of these cases for rebut. And now our etymology. We have rebut, a verb, 1300 rebauten, to thrust back, from Old French riboteur, rebuter, to thrust back, from back, plus boter, to strike, push, from a Germanic source, from Proto-Germanic butan, from Pi root ba, to strike. Also in Middle English, assail, someone with violent language, rebuke, circa 1300, repel in battle, repulse, mid 14th century, the legalese sense of try to disprove, refute by evidence or argument, bring counter argument against, is attested by 1817. Okay, so as you can see there was some legal, at the bottom there, some legalese. Okay, so that's it for our word of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do leave a like and consider subscribing. I'd love to see you all again here tomorrow for another video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day too. Take care and bye for now. Bye bye.